Fuck you, Baltimore!
Who's Baltimore?
And the stage.
I.e. Baltimore's Discord in this case.
Discord's fine. But Discord's fine for everybody else. It should be Hypey saying that's it.
Yeah, in case
On that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you go ahead.
That said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final stage of the game, Titanic Monarch Act 2, and bye-bye, Tails.
Yeah,
Anyway.
to me, the most annoying stage in the game!
More annoying than Oil Ocean.
Yes!
Well, for nothing, it's the
actually,
longest.
no.
It sounds as Matt says that, because I find a little more intrigue in this zone than I do Oil Ocean, but with that said, this is easily the longest act in the game.
Goodness, that's why
So much so that once you actually get to the boss, the timer generously resets for you.
Nice.
Also, here is the great wisdom in this level. There we go. That teleports you back to the beginning of the area you're currently in. And there are 4 areas that you have to do.
Before the final gateway opens.
Jeez, oh jeez.
Wow,
So if you're not well versed in these at all, it could very well take just a little under 10 minutes.
Goodness.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Also, and again, the idea of all these springs just kind of springing up from the floor really makes this more of a hassle than a maze. Even.
Was that a pun?
Yes, I was trying to avoid it, but too late.
Thank you. And everybody else gives me shit.
Because here's the thing. Whereas I said it, I was like springing. I don't like. I sounded remorseful about it. Whereas you sound like you take great pleasure with every pun. Like every pun gives you strength.
What's wrong
Isn't that the point of a pun in the first place?
No, actually, to be fair, every pun I ever spout, or even hear, does kill my soul a little bit. However, since I am negative soulless, then yeah, it kind of evens out now.
Okay. Well, so far
Matt,
so good.
Matt, should I get you a Krabby Patty?
No, I just had
the
an
emeralds in the
Aussie.
background. Look at the Chaos Emeralds in the background.
Yep.
The stained glass window.
Yeah,
Ow.
but
Also, apparently Eggman has a thing for stained glass.
This time.
by the way, to the left is one of the final rings. Or not, Chaos Zone rings.
Chaos Emerald special stages,
yep.
pretty much.
So, no thanks for the Krabby Patty. I had an Asiago from Wendy's earlier. I love those. Okay.
I wouldn't mind going to Wendy's, actually.
I haven't been to Wendy's in God knows how long.
But yeah, so in a very Mega Man-esque style approach, you have to go through all these. Oh yeah, I just noticed the Phantom Ruby now is on the left in that stained glass window, put above the Chaos Emeralds.
Ah.
To signify its importance.
Subtle storytelling there.
Yeah, because we have to talk about that a bit.
And
the idea that
there's the heavies as windows.
In the stained glass, yeah.
that is a unique thing to again talk about is that like
Well, by Tails.
Is that the Phantom Ruby apparently is even more powerful than the Chaos Emeralds, perhaps just on par with the Master Emerald, which makes no sense.
Actually,
considering like it's just gone like considering that apparently this ruby's just been around for who knows how long and has never caused a peep.
I'm actually I find it humorous you say that because interesting bit of trivia, there actually is a deleted sound clip from Sonic Colors that actually implies that the Wisps are also more powerful than the Chaos Emeralds.
Huh.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, makes you wonder why the Chaos Emeralds are so dang cool in the first place.
Because Sonic 1 had them, but of course all ultimate power has to not actually be ultimate power.
Gosh dang it, this is doing to the Chaos Emeralds what the prequels did to the lightsabers.
Yeah.
What was that again?
Lightsabers used to be cool.
Or like what Pokemon does with its legendaries as opposed to Mewtwo, because remember guys, Mewtwo is the most powerful Pokemon. Except when he's not.
You know, when there's Arceus.
Well, I think
Or God.
I was about to say, I always thought that the thing that always made Mewtwo stand out was that he was the first man-made Pokemon.
No, that was Porygon.
Yeah, Porygon, then Porygon Z, then Porygon, then...
No,
Then Mewtwo was worthless.
Wait,
Okay, here's the thing. I think what people thought was so cool about Mewtwo is that he was a hybrid of human and Pokemon DNA, but it was DNA taken from supposedly the first Pokemon ever.
Ah.
Mew.
Despite the fact that the first Pokemon ever is not.
It's called They Never Thought This Far Ahead in Their Story, and they realized, crap, this is making too much money. We can't stop the game. We can't stop the story. It's making too much money. Call for help.
Eh.
Dodge Jacob's ladder. We're doing good. Oh my god, please.
Which is kind of
please,
ironic
where's the
because-
end of this game?
Which is kind of ironic because the anime tends to have very overly convoluted types of plots, whereas the games, I think the most complex of plot you'll ever get out of it is a bunch of people want to steal Pokemons. Go stop them.
Pretty much, except for Sun and Moon, where now you have Eldritch Abominations. Oh,
Anyway, the portal's opened up, and, well...
Tails goes first.
bye, Tails.
Tails, wait!
That hurt my ears.
Well, Tails, look what you did.
What I did? You jumped in too.
Well,
Wait. And behold, people. Dark Eggtopus. I don't know.
Octa-egg.
That's actually kind of creepy.
No. Dark
Yes.
Rabacopus.
This makes this boss, I think, out of all the Eggman bosses, is so weird to me in that, like, I can actually see his hands and legs as he's moving about. It makes it all more unsettling.
are you sure those are his actual hands and arms and legs?
Yeah, they are.
I want to say that's at least his actual legs. Those are.
Or no, I want to say it's his actual hands.
Also, a detail I just noticed, Eggman's actually moving his own fingers when doing that attack.
And behold,
what do you
people, the Phantom Ruby has enhanced the hard-boiled heavies even.
Oh, are you? No. Yeah, I guess there is that. I was about to say maybe that was something Eggman did, but then again, Eggman technically didn't create the hard-boiled heavies as they are, like as I thought they did it. He did initially.
Also, but the reason why it is proven that it's the Ruby that's doing it, officially they are called the Phantom Heavies.
Well, yeah, no, we learned something that we learned something that that apparently, oh, I got Tails too. Is that apparently when they were given a new consciousness, spoilers, the hard-boiled heavies actually kind of want to betray Eggman. They want all this ultimate power for themselves, especially
Yeah.
their king.
That's why they don't really work with Eggman, they compromise with him.
Also, is it just me, or is Shinobi's phantom form kind of bear some similarities to the final boss of CD, mainly with the little panels it spits out?
I can see that.
But this is the final boss that you would fight if you did not collect all the Chaos Emeralds.
Correct.
Right. Also, it should be said, technically there are additional forms where you tackle the other hard-boiled heavies, but if you know how to time it just right, you can easily skip those phases, and that's essentially what I do, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Right, so far, so good.
In fact, I'm just gonna say this off the bat.
I'll be right
Even on my
back.
first playthrough, I even never figured. I actually never saw what the form for the heavy rider was. Even if there even is one. Period.
Heavy Rider, like, maybe find a video game clip or record a tiny bit of it. Heavy Rider, what they are... Oh, alright, Heavy Magician...
Good job, Tails.
Heavy Magician is one of those cup games, and whatever two cups do not... Alright, actually I'll mention it
Too
later.
late. We'll talk more about that in the credits. Hang on.
Well, look at that. We're in the Phantom Zone.
The Egg Reverie Zone.
And there's the Heavy King taking the Phantom Ruby for himself.
To
Oh no!
become the Phantom King.
Yep. By the way...
But wait,
Not if I have anything to say about it.
but make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, even though he's up against the Heavy King, he's still not on our side technically. It's a three-way fight.
The best boss theme ever!
And actually one of the most... Oh gosh. And what the heck? We're supposed to be invincible.
Yep.
Not in this case, unfortunately. The Phantom Ruby,
Yeah.
or the Phantom-powered Heavy King is so strong that even his little bolts of energy actually hurt us, even though we're super.
Jeez.
I'll let Matt say his thing, but the first thing I want to point out is that I think this is the only time in the franchise where Super Sonic can actually willingly cycle between flying and walking.
Oh, nice.
And
Yep.
also, another thing, this song is a remix of Fist Bump the theme for Forces, and also, or at least it has a part of Fist Bump in it, and also, my favorite part, the sound effects for the Phantom King's abilities, the exact same ones for Infinite in Forces.
It's like they're really trying to force the tie-in.
Very funny.
I still think that's cool that like these games are actually connected.
Yep. And now,
But,
here's my favorite part about this level, that, this is like the 4th time recording this, people. The very first time, there's something I noticed that I forgot to point out until now. Look at the time.
Yeah, I was actually about to point that out.
oh.
What's the deal with that?
Oh, the
Glitching out.
Rubies messing up with time.
Yep, the Ruby is so powerful it distorts time.
Oh, you know what would be really sad? If at one point it accidentally glitches past 10 and it causes a time over.
Nah, it wouldn't. But just, yeah. So actually, does that mean is it possible? Well, is it possible to time out in this boss
Nope.
thing?
It's
I don't
not.
think so.
But meanwhile, yeah, Eggman and the Phantom King are just like they're both struggling over this Ruby, and we're just in the middle of it all.
Also, the game expects you to beat the Phantom King first. Yeah,
James, what happened?
James glitched it,
He cheated the system.
Okay.
but you'll see why it... Yeah. You'll see why...
And he's down.
Now get the ruby.
Wait. And... Yep,
Oh.
see? Eggman was holding the Ruby.
He built.
By the way, I'd just like to remind the folks that this is James's Sonic Mania commentary.
Sorry,
Anyway, continue, Matt.
Forget it.
but yay, we beat it. But Sonic was lost to the warp.
Yep, and Eggman's base has been destroyed.
On Little Planet again.
Yeah, Little Planet's still a thing. I almost forgot. Oops.
Oh, the chains are now
So break the chain.
exploded.
Again.
Tails' eye is so misshapen there.
But look, they know Sonic's okay. Because of this.
Because he winks at you.
I don't know.
Just like in Sonic CD.
And people, here it is. The proof that Sonic Mania is connected to Sonic Forces.
Because it's one little pose.
That pose is the exact same pose that Sonic makes in the very first trailer for Forces when he first
comes in.
appears.
So that's him coming right out of the warp, and yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that being said, do you think it was something that they planned from the beginning to connect to the Forces, or was it something that Sega forced them to do?
I'm willing to bet it was the latter.
Okay.
I really want to think like the two of them are like, dude, I'd love to make a game of this now. I would honestly think that they'd be down with it, because that means that like they are now officially like, yes, this is no longer a non-canon game. This is part of the freaking like thing now. And I think that would make, as a creator, I would feel freaking like honored if the original people were like, yes, this is now officially part of our canon now. We're not gonna like make this like some crappy one-off game. Apologies to freaking BioWare. But these guys did a better game than you guys did.
Yeah.
And then that's not really saying much.
But I just want people to understand that. Mass Effect, Dragon Age. These guys did better than you guys. Screw you.
Alright, hey. I love Dragon Age Inquisition and Mass Effect 2. I think those are
And I'm
brilliant
sure,
games.
and I'm sure Andromeda was a great game.
No, it wasn't.
So,
Andromeda
so,
did suck.
James. Also, yeah, Hyper Potions. I remember them from the 25th anniversary stream. Hated their presentation there, but gosh dang, I love their song "Friends" in this soundtrack.
Honestly, Hyper Potions has some pretty good songs. Just that, yeah,
Alex
the way
the
they
Kid.
opened up.
Yep.
But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our playthrough of Sonic Mania on PC. Though, and also a little bit of it on Switch, because I did have to mix and match every now and then. You can probably tell by the frame rates. But with that said, let's go with our thoughts. Let's start with Ned.
No, start with somebody else.
All right then, Steve.
I'm definitely liking what I see so far. Like, I will commend this. It definitely has given me more convincement that I probably will get this game eventually. It really kind of depends on if I'm able to get the money and if my internet will cooperate long enough for me to download it, because again, they, for some devil damn reason, decided not to give us physical versions. But other than that, it definitely looks like a lot of, care and passion was put into it, which I definitely respect. I still would have liked if they put a little bit more originality in it, and that, make it not completely, nostalgic hoarding, because, let's be honest, with what Sega's been doing with the franchise lately, it kind of makes it hard to overlook. But that notwithstanding, I do think this looks like a really good game.
Good then. Logan, what about you?
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll really get into this game as well. Like, just because, again, I've never been really, like, good at the 2D Sonic games. Like, I had my experiences with Sonic CD 2, 3, and even Sonic Rush and Advanced, and I always just kind of felt more at home in the 3D Sonic games, such as, like, Unleashed, Generations, and hopefully Forces, when that comes out, if it's going to be
Logan,
more like that.
You have made a lot of enemies today. Not me.
Did I say they were bad? No. I said I wasn't good at them. So that's why I probably wouldn't like these. It's like how I wouldn't really be looking forward to the next racing or NBA or 2K NFL game, because I'm not good at them. And they don't interest me that much. So, other than that, I really do think that this was a huge, like, passion project that went big, and I totally I'm okay with that. Like, you can see literally down to every last pixel how much, like, care these guys love and have for Sonic and his franchise and the classics, and how they want to recapture that. And I think that this captured nostalgia way better than Yooka-Laylee did. Okay, now you can say that I made some enemies today.
No, I think you made more so allies than enemies. But with that said, now let's go to Matt.
Also, there's my favorite song. Continue, Matt.
I love this game. It's not my favorite Sonic game, and I've been a huge Sonic fan since I was a little kid. Though I am one of the ones that does go, there is shit in his franchise. There is a lot of shit. I
think all four of us are like that.
Anyway, there. Because apparently nobody wants me to talk.
No,
did we say that?
James,
Earlier.
Okay.
I didn't say that you shouldn't be talking. It's just the matter that you kind of hogged a good chunk of this part.
For the final boss, anyway. But that's fine. We have time. James, your thoughts?
Okay, so, honestly, most of what these guys said, I kind of feel the same way. Though I guess I could add on to that. Yes, I do agree that there should have been a few more original zones. Though, honestly, it's funny, because at first I was thinking maybe they were going to do half and half, but no, they really pushed on the nostalgia aspect, and not that that's a bad thing or anything, but it does make the other zones stand out. That being said, I really do enjoy this game. It's easily, like, one of my favorite 2D games now. As far as favorite Sonic games, it's up there. I'll give it that. Not sure if it's my all-time favorite, but give it time and it probably will be.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I can really say on the matter. I mean, actually, I guess there is one other thing I will say on the matter. I do love the fact that... Yes. Anyway, that movie's something else. But, I do like the fact that with both Sonic and Knuckles, they do have their own unique stuff, and just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. In fact, this game feels an awful lot like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's something I'll give it to it, because that's, again, one of my favorite Sonic games.
To be fair, it does have Knuckles and Knuckles mode.
Yes, I love that too. I love the bonuses that this game has to offer, like the Knuckles and Knuckles mode, being able to use Sonic's previous abilities from the Sonic 3 and Sonic CD. Also like the debug mode code, and the fact that this game even has a level select code for some very convenient access to stuff that I probably would have had to work on just to record originally. Like that one bit where Knuckles was pretty much did his one time where he did his fucking job.
What was I gonna say? While we have a little more time before the credits end, would any of you guys be up for if they just flat out made a Sonic Mania 2 in the future?
Yes.
I'd be down for that.
I'm pretty sure they are going to.
My only stipulation is that if they're gonna have the mix of both, please focus on more so on the originality than the rehash zones.
Oh yeah, like we said in the middle of this whole thing, I think this is very much just like, a testing the waters kind of thing, and hopefully, I'm sure we can expect more new stuff from them in the future. Now they know that people clearly like this, except for Denuvo.
Yeah, and you want to know the sad part is they're putting it in Forces too.
They're bribing them at this point.
Though that being said, I did learn that Sonic Force is going to be $40, so maybe
nice.
that could be the reason why.
Well, they de novo what they're doing.
Hey, well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually not quite done with Sonic Mania. There's actually one bonus part left to go, so stay tuned for that.
Bye-bye.
I can guess what that is. Bye.
Oh.